you could still have done a good job fighting Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
Yeah? Really? How do you feel about him retiring after that win?
Come back. Come back.
So you would fight him? You would fight still? You would still fight Terence Crawford
Fight him
if he
at
came
160.
back? At 160.
Yeah, I'll go up 20. If he could go up 20.
Are you just saying that for shock value, or do you mean it? I'm just saying 160.
No, sometimes you be saying stuff.
Yeah,
Come on now. Come on. That's a valid question.
The bananas and the monkey was me just saying stuff.
God,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but you were.
When it comes to this thing, no, I mean it.
You gonna make a punish for them comments, right?
We're gonna make a statement.
That's it. That's it.
Two gunslingers.
Good gunslingers. Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West. We're shooting up the place.
The good, the bad, and the ugly, right?
This the good and the bad right now.
All right. We stay prayed up, though, right? Absolutely. God first.
We just gonna whoop ass.
Man, I'll perform. You know that. I told y'all what I was gonna do. I was gonna come out here and beat his every game. And look, he's thinking about saying, let's play again.
I am.
I told
Yeah, one more game.
One more. No, hey, I'm just saying, I ain't got time. He gotta work out. I ain't got time to be playing him all day.
Crawford turned Shakur into a killer, and now he's warning that Teofimo Lopez is lined up for punishment.
Boy, he about to go Donkey Kong. Yeah. Bring them goddamn bananas. Bring them bananas, man, and throw them a couple bananas after the victory. Shakur Stevenson, hell yeah, go Donkey Kong on this. Hell yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, there's only a few guys I get excited when they get ready to fight.
The press conference erupted into heated moments as Teofimo Lopez leaned into his usual tactics, mocking Shakur Stevenson and his mentor, Terence Crawford.
I'll bet you something.
Oh, I want to bet whatever. Whatever you want to
whatever?
Whatever you want to put up.
I bet that you can't.
No, say it.
I bet that your mouth can fit.
Say what you bet.
I would smack out of you. I smack out of you. What you just say? Hey.
It's gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. It's gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. It's gonna feel like a foot in your mouth.
Come on, man. You know
Hey, to all y'all, when does everybody consider leaving?
I would smack this
in your mouth.
Hey, I would smack the out of you.
This clash is nothing new. Teofimo has a long-running feud with Crawford. When asked about past insults, Crawford clarified his stance, saying that while Teofimo is talented, Shakur has evolved under his guidance into a fully weaponized fighter, ready to make Teofimo pay for every word.
Believe that Teofimo Lopez is trash?
No, not at all. Not at all. Teofimo is a good fighter. You know, he's very talented. He's very athletic. You know, he's always rose to the occasion in these big moments like this, but Shakur is just on a whole nother level, and this Saturday he's gonna prove it.
While Teofimo Lopez has often been praised for his success against southpaw opponents, Shakur Stevenson has built his reputation by dominating orthodox fighters. The matchup intensified when Terence Crawford broke it down, stating that Shakur is levels above anyone in his generation. Crawford doesn't see Teofimo as a special challenge, predicting the fight will be another walk in the park for Stevenson, with his guidance applied to systematically break Lopez.
Well, it's a little bit of both. You know, Teofimo has done real well against southpaws, but Shakur have done real well against orthodox fighters. Shakur is not the average southpaw that Teofimo has been fighting, you know, so that's why I say Shakur is levels above those fighters that he's been fighting lately.
And that's the reason he's a favorite coming into this fight.
But obviously, like, you fought at the highest level of the sport, right? You just defeated Canelo Alvarez in front of 70,000 plus. And you've been a big mentor to Shakur Stevenson. I give you a lot of credit for that. What advice have you given him as he goes into the biggest fight of his career?
Oh man, just be yourself. You know, hey, this is another day in the office, another walk in the park. You know, there's no reason to put a lot of pressure on yourself because you know what you're capable of. With the self-belief in yourself, you can do whatever you want in there, and that's what he's gonna do come Saturday.
Shakur Stevenson, meanwhile, showed visible rage during the face-off with Teofimo Lopez, and when verbal jabs flew, tensions escalated quickly. Stevenson isn't just reacting to press conference taunts, he's focused on revenge for everything Lopez has said in the past. More determined and angrier than ever, Shakur vowed to break Teofimo in the ring, promising that he will make him pay for every single insult and misstep.
Everything I love. You care about the money. I should.
The heated trash talk and relentless trolling haven't gone unnoticed by Shakur Stevenson's team either. Terence Crawford has made it clear that Teofimo Lopez is walking into serious danger, warning that Stevenson will explode on him like never before. Crawford insists Shakur won't just respond to the talk, he'll punish Lopez far worse. His message is blunt: Teofimo should be ready to be exposed because the punishment awaits inside the ring.
Johnny boy, fight height. You ready, man? It's showtime, right?
Damn right.
You gonna make a punish for them comments, right?
We're gonna make a statement.
That's it. That's it.
Two gunslingers.
Good gunslingers? Wild Wild West?
Wild Wild West. We're shooting up the place.
The good, the bad, and the ugly, right?
Just the good and the bad right now. You know.
All right. We stay prayed up, though, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. God first.
We just gonna whoop ass. You know what I mean? You just whoop ass. They can go all kinds of ways.
Absolutely.
Long punishment, short punishment, it don't matter. We just whoop ass.
Exactly.
All right.
Should call the face of boxing after this? Absolutely, absolutely.
On the other hand, none of this seems to faze Teofimo Lopez. Known for his bold claims, he insists he can still beat Terence Crawford, calling it one of his dream fights, and says he has plans to take on Shakur Stevenson first. Lopez goes further, challenging Crawford to come out of retirement, claiming that the punishment talk won't stop him from defeating Stevenson and eventually facing Crawford himself.
Possibly fighting Terence Crawford, but then Terence Crawford goes and fights Canelo and beats Canelo. Do you look back and say, "Dag, that's the guy I wanted to fight, that killer"?
No.
Or you like, you could still have done a good job fighting Terence Crawford?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really? How do you feel about him retiring after that win?
Come back. Come back.
So you would fight him? You would fight still? You would still fight Terence Crawford
Fight him
if he
at
came
160.
back? At 160.
Yeah, I'll go up 20. If you could go up 20.
Are you just saying that for shock value, or do you mean it? I'm just saying 160.
No, sometimes you be saying stuff.
Yeah,
Come on now. Come on. That's a valid question.
The bananas and the monkeys and shit was me just saying stuff.
God,
okay.
Cool,
Cool. All right, so but you were
when it comes to this thing, no, I mean it.
As tensions continue to escalate, Shakur Stevenson and his team, including Terence Crawford, insist that punishment awaits Teofimo Lopez and that Stevenson is ready to make him pay for every word. Meanwhile, Andre Ward cautions Shakur not to get dragged into Teofimo's mind games, calling them tactical distractions. Ward lays out a winning plan, and Carl Frock backs it, highlighting Stevenson's skill, professionalism, and tactical edge as reasons he's expected to take the victory.
And your game plan is, with Shakur, I think is going to be boxing, but also knowing when to slip inside and get some respect on the inside as well. Shakur has to do that early, and he can't. And when Teo starts to clown, he can't clown with Teo.
No,
he's got to stay. He's got to be business the whole way through. And I think if Shakur does that, this is the fight Shakur is supposed to win. This is a fight he's supposed to win. But
that's how I feel. I feel like it's a fight that he should be winning.
This is a fight that he's supposed to win.
Because he's unbeaten.
Yeah.
It was in a tough one in his last fight, though.
Yeah.
It was in a tough fight, and he showed
he fought in a way nobody thought he was going to fight. I didn't think he was going to fight like that. Like, I talked to Shakur maybe, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours before the fight. Hey, man, this is real. You got to box. You got to be smart. Okay. Then I turned it on. He's fighting.
Speaking on Teofimo's tactics and the ongoing back and forth, Carl Froch believes the animosity between the fighters will boil over and be evident on fight night. He admits his head is with Shakur, but his heart respects Teofimo's showmanship as part of the entertainment. Meanwhile, Andre Ward remains confident Stevenson will win, though he warns it won't be easy, emphasizing that victory will come on points rather than a knockout.
But is that your head or your heart speaking?
I think it's both.
Because my head says Shakur, but
I
my
think
heart,
it's
because I like Teo, because I've never met Shakur, and I've got nothing against him. But you know, when you've got a bit of a close personal friendship with someone.
It affects it, yeah, for sure.
And Teo's, I think he's a cool guy. He's funny. Yeah, I rate him as well as a fighter. What he did to Josh Taylor, and I know they reckon he passed his best Lomachenko, but he still beat him. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he has.
If you take Shakur being family out of it, still picking Shakur.
Still picking it.
Yeah. Still picking Shakur.
Points.
Yeah, probably points.
Yeah.
Probably points. You know, because Teo's also not a dude that sits around and just takes a lot of punches either.
Yeah, true.
He moves. He's got defense and skill, so he's not easy to hit either.
Yeah,
he has a skill set.
Regardless, many believe that if anyone can pull off the unthinkable, it's Teofimo Lopez. While Shakur Stevenson remains unbeaten, concerns have grown about his fighting style. Connor Ben, weighing in, insists Teofimo shouldn't be underestimated. He highlights Lopez's unique style and breaks down the heated exchanges, from Shakur calling Teofimo's dad big on drugs to promising brutal punishment, saying all of it could play into Teofimo's hands.
It was good.
Yeah?
It was good.
Who are you favouring on Saturday night?
I hope Teo does it, but I think Shakur will win. But I hope Teo does it. And I think Teo can. If anyone can do it, it'd be Teo.
Why would it be Teo?
Because he's explosive, he's unorthodox, he's tricky, and he's a savage.
What do you think about Shakur talking about Teofimo's dad, that he was on drugs and that he was drunk? What do you think about all that?
He was just having a good time. Let the man live. Let him live, bro.
While Shakur Stevenson is widely seen as the favorite due to his technical style, Duke McKenzie has raised a serious warning. He believes that no matter how precise or tactical Stevenson is, his approach could eventually work against him, leaving him little chance to beat Teofimo Lopez. McKenzie points out that Lopez already understands the blueprint, having defeated world-renowned boxer Lomachenko, another southpaw. He insists that Stevenson simply cannot outbox the fearless, relentless style that Teofimo brings to the ring.
And rightly so. Shakur Stevenson might start this fight an odds-on favourite because he's Shakur Stevenson, you know, the next Pernell Whitaker, the southpaw, the slick southpaw. But I've studied him, and you know what he does really badly, just in my opinion. Yep. Shakur Stevenson, he likes to sit in the pocket, right, and he goes back to the rope, sticks his hands up, and he tries to pot shot and do the shoulder roll and waits for you and throws an uppercut or a straight left. You can't do that with Lopez. You can't back off on him. That's my point I'm trying to say.
Lopez is trying to talk him into a tear-up. I think he's saying how he's acting before he needs a tear-up.
Yeah, and Lopez has already laid, the blueprint's been laid because he beat the great Lomachenko, another great southpaw. He's beating him, so he goes into this fight absolutely fearless.
And he's
fearless.
Key factor as well. He's a free-weight world champion like yourself.
Duke McKenzie also weighed in on how Shakur Stevenson's move up to a higher weight class could affect him. He believes that while Shakur knows how to move and box, he isn't the type of power puncher that Teofimo Lopez is. McKenzie issues a deadly warning. When they collide, Teofimo's strength will be on full display. He explains how the weight difference could challenge Stevenson and why he doubts Shakur could stand toe-to-toe with Lopez's raw power.
For this particular fight, I just don't think Stevenson can stand off and outbox Lopez, because Lopez can do everything Stevenson can do. You know, he can box, he can move. Lopez is the bigger puncher of the two, and I believe he's mixed in a much higher class. Like, I keep reverting back to the Lopez v Lomachenko fight, because Lomachenko was synthetically the best fighter on the planet at that point. You know, beautiful boxer, had all the moves. But you know what Lopez did with him in that fight? He smothered him. He did every time.
But am I right that you said that when you went up weight classes, it changed you as a fighter?
Yeah, because you.
So what is likely to be changing Shakur Stevenson when he goes into this weight class, being confronted with Teofimo Lopez?
Well, he's moving up in weight, right? So he's going to feel physically stronger. Right. The problem is when you fight bigger guys that are physically stronger, you hit with the best shot and they blink and they come back and they kind of take your soul because they step forward instead of stepping back.
While Shakur Stevenson is boosting his confidence, experts are sounding a serious warning. Teofimo Lopez is seen as the fighter with the blueprint and a clear edge. Duke McKenzie predicts Lopez will spend most of the fight setting traps, forcing Stevenson into uncomfortable positions. The move up in weight may give Shakur more room to land combinations, rounds, but McKenzie believes it won't be enough. Lopez's raw power and precision will eventually overwhelm him.
And I'm not saying, I don't think for 1 minute Shakur Stevenson's going to bottle it. He's not a bottle job at all. But, you know, that's going to be a shock to him. He'll catch Lopez with his best shot, and it won't dent him, as if he can catch him, because Lopez can do, he's got all the moves, hasn't he? You know,
he does blow a little hot and cold, though. You talk about, you referred to that Lomachenko fight, and you go, yeah, that was an incredible performance.
Yeah, and don't forget the Josh Taylor.
After that, when he goes and gets beat, and you just go to him, well,
is he going to be slower?
He blows a little hot and cold, doesn't he?
Yeah. Is he going to be slower?
I don't think he'll be slower because, like he's already said, he's moving up in weight. He'll be physically stronger, so he'll be able to fight at a higher work rate. But I don't really feel that higher work rate is going to work for him. Not against Lopez, because Lopez is quite cute, and Lopez is the one that will be setting the traps and chasing Stevenson. And if he's backing up constantly, you know, the judges aren't going to score. Well, I don't think they're going to score for that.
Lopez is going to try and drag him into a fight.
He's going to drag him into a fight.
While Duke McKenzie favors Teofimo Lopez as the winner, other experts have highlighted why Shakur Stevenson could prevail. Spencer Oliver and Johnny Nelson back Stevenson, citing his dominant performance against William Zepeda. Nelson adds that the weight move won't be an issue, referencing how Terence Crawford moved up and still beat Canelo Alvarez. Beyond the fighters, the bout challenges both teams and mentors, with Crawford's own legacy also hanging in the balance.
Who wins the fight?
Lopez for me.
I'm going Stevenson.
Yeah, I think Stevenson. I think there's more rhythm about his work, and I think that he's a little bit more consistent. He can bite down his gumshoe. He's shown us that, you know, in the past in certain fights, Zepeda and whatnot, that he, you know, and he has that boxing brilliance. And I just think that, for me, Lopez fights in bursts. And I think that might be his downfall. I think it's a close fight, but I think Shakur may just nick it.
You look at Terence Crawford when he boxed Canelo. Terence Crawford is coming up in weight, so he had to put the weight on.
Yep.
But he had to adapt his style to beat someone that was going to stand in front of him and try and put it on him. So he negated, he moved, he slipped, he put. Now and again stood there toe-to-toe and gave it back. So I think this is what Shakur Stevenson's capable of doing. So even though you say he fights in the pocket, he's put weight on so he can hold the weight a lot better and fight a lot better, more at a higher pace.
With intensity at a peak and legacies on the line, Crawford warns that Shakur Stevenson is coming for blood, and Teofimo Lopez is about to be exposed. Adding to the alarm, Tim Bradley stresses that Stevenson enters this fight far better prepared. He argues that Lopez lacks a clear, structured game plan, and questions whether he's ready to handle the level of precision and pressure Stevenson will bring.
I think that Bud's influence on Shakur changed his outlook and just changed his entire life. You know, I really do. His influence, you know, iron sharpens iron, man. Yeah. So, like, if you hang around killers, man, you're going to become a killer, you know, eventually, right? If you hanging around bullies, you're going to become a bully. It's a part of it. It's a part of life. It's just how we are as human beings. So, like, being around greatness, seeing that and seeing how you train, that's only going to enhance you as a fighter. And then sparring him on a day-to-day basis, picking up his IQ, come on, man. It's only going to make him better, right? So I personally think that Bud is a tougher sparring session, a tougher fight than the Teofimo Lopez.
Bradley points out that Shakur Stevenson's sparring experience with Crawford gives him a major edge in both skill and ring intelligence, positioning him to capitalize on Teofimo Lopez's weaknesses at key moments. He adds that when Lopez faces difficulty, he often becomes frustrated, a flaw Stevenson can exploit. According to Bradley, this combination of preparation and mental sharpness could make the difference between victory and defeat for Lopez.
And I mean that respectively, you know what I mean? I just think that, like, going rounds with Bud, you know, and everything he can do inside the ring, in my opinion, is better than whatever Teo can bring inside the ring, you know? So I feel like he gonna be more than ready for Teofimo Lopez, meaning Shakur, than the other way around. So who is Teofimo Lopez sparring? You know, what type of sparring is he getting, you know, for Shakur Stevenson, I wonder. You know, is it top notch like a Crawford? You know, I don't know. I don't think so. You know, so just saying, you know, preparation is important. Having a plan is important. I've seen Teofimo Lopez get in the ring, man, and when things are not going his way, things become really difficult for him, man.
Tim Bradley predicts that a loss to Shakur Stevenson could force Teofimo Lopez to completely reassess his career path, drawing on examples like Oscar Valdez, who had to rethink his approach after falling to Stevenson. Bradley believes Lopez will struggle under the intense pressure. He envisions a fight where Lopez not only suffers a clear and decisive defeat, but also faces a harsh reality check. In Bradley's view, Stevenson's superior technique, composure, and preparation make the outcome almost inevitable, giving him a clear advantage throughout the bout.
From the history, I just see like if Shakur starts to frustrate him and he can't hit Shakur, you know, how is he going to react to that? Is he going to be able to stay resolute? Is he going to stay mentally strong? Is he going to be able to figure out a plan on how to cut off the ring or do whatever's necessary to catch up with Shakur and land some offense? So that's always been a problem. Like, you got to understand that when guys face Shakur Stevenson, man, they literally have to, like, they get beat. They like most guys that I listen to after they got beat by Shakur, Valdez, like they literally like reassess their freaking careers. And just the way they even perceive boxing is different. They just like, my God, like I couldn't hit him.
Amid all predictions, a surprising perspective comes from Shannon Briggs. He offers his candid breakdown of the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight, analyzing what each fighter must do to secure victory. Briggs calls the matchup very even and adds that he wouldn't be shocked if it ended in a draw. His analysis highlights the strengths and challenges of both men, making this one of the most unpredictable fights of the year.
It's going to be a real technical fight. I think both of them, not tremendous punches, so I'm looking at a 6-6, 6 rounds each, you know what I'm saying, or a close decision. It's a pick 'em. They both got skills.
What are the rounds that Teofimo wins? What do those rounds look like? Like with his style against Shakur, how does he win the rounds against Shakur?
Staying busy and Shakur, keeping Shakur defensive. If Shakur shows up and he don't let his hands go, then Teo get an advantage. But if Shakur start fast and they both go round for round, that's why I'm saying it's a 6-6, because I think they're gonna go round for round.
And you
What a
think
great fight.
so? For Shakur, he needs to kind of pick his spots, box. Is that kind of how you see Shakur winning rounds?
I think Shakur got to be busy, and the busiest man gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be like a back and forth. Counter man, he gonna counter. So who can keep countering and who gonna get tired first?
While most of the world backs Shakur Stevenson, Stacey McKinley, reportedly in Teofimo Lopez's corner, has analyzed Stevenson's defensive flaws. He believes his shoulder roll technique, designed primarily for right-handed fighters, has weaknesses that Lopez can exploit. McKinley predicts Teofimo will set traps that could catch Stevenson off guard, despite his experience against orthodox opponents, comparing the matchup to the classic clash of Roy Jones Jr. versus James Toney.
Basically, it was invented for right-handed fighters. It wasn't invented for left-handed fighters. If you notice, most kids did the shoulder roll are right-handers. But now you got Shakur, that's a left-hander, doing the shoulder roll. What he doesn't realize is when you left-hand and shoulder roll, you actually roll it right into the punches from a right-hander. They don't understand that. But with that being said, he done mastered it from a southpaw standpoint, and he's a very good fighter. And you know, I was talking with Roy Jones a couple of days ago, and I was laying in my bed and I was saying, okay, now what fight can I making a comparison to with my belief on this shoulder roll thing? And it came up to Roy Jones and James Toney.
While the world has been hyping Shakur Stevenson's preparation and backing from Terence Crawford, Stacey McKinley has shut down this narrative. Where Tim Bradley sees Crawford's mentorship and sparring as a clear advantage, McKinley believes it will be downplayed on fight night. He warns that Teofimo Lopez is ready to exploit Stevenson's flaws, leaving him with little chance to respond, and stresses that not even Floyd Mayweather's teachings, or Crawford's, can protect Shakur once the action hits the ring.
They're talking about, well, Floyd Mayweather is showing him this, and Floyd Mayweather is showing him how to do this, and Crawford is showing him this, and Crawford is showing him that. Hey, brother, when that bell rings, it's gonna be 2 people in that ring. So what Crawford and all of them talking about ain't gonna matter. It's not gonna mean anything. And everybody talking about Crawford with look how Crawford outboxed Canelo and all that. But Canelo threw about 3 jabs in 12 rounds. Hell, how you gonna win a fight like that? That's impossible.
Not against
a guy like that. I can beat a guy like that. He ain't gonna throw no punches. You know. So the bottom line is, what's gonna happen when you get hit in the mouth.
The stage is set, the tension is real, and legacies are on the line. Shakur Stevenson brings skill, precision, and Crawford's mentorship, while Teofimo Lopez carries power, unpredictability, and a fight-ready blueprint. Who will dominate? Only Fight Night will tell. Drop your prediction in the comments, smash that like button, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single moment of this explosive showdown.